What's up guys, SlickShotGames here. Welcome back to another map review. Today we're going to be checking out Cyberpunk by Noyark and Eldeen. Thank you guys for submitting the map. We're going to be checking out, as always, disclaimer that this is just a visual look at the map with my personal opinion on it. We never know until we play in a 5v5 setting, and Noyark spoke to me and that he might be actually trying to set that up, so maybe later on we can see this in action, but for now this is just my thoughts on it as a whole right now. Again, this is a work in progress, this map, I've been told. Alright, so let's get right into this. So first we're going to be checking out the A site. On the radar the letters are inverted, so the main way to get to it is here, and boom, here we are on the site. The alternate way is to kind of drop here and go to this through the squeaky door. You can go through this from mid as well. We'll talk about that later. Also, the alternate path from spawn, which is this kind of go down there and then end up over here as well. So a lot of ways to get here. So the main way is right here, and you can plant, of course, right here. This seems to be like a strip club type place, obviously, and so it's going to be a double-pronged attack, as I see, and it's definitely going to be people coming out of here, flashing in, whichever way you'd like this or like this, flash in, and at the same time coming out. The CTs are most likely going to be from over there. I will be discussing that further in detail later, but when you're planting, it's very risky. There's going to be a lot of different things to check, and if I'm going to be honest, this is going to be one of those sites where if it's going to be hard to take as a T, but if you lose it as a CT, it's going to be really tough to take it back because they can go into hiding. The Ts can just never peek again, and since the bomb's just right here in their face, it's easy to fire and everything. So, but overall, I do like the idea of it. I like the coloring and everything of the actual site. I think that this definitely has potential. Another thing you can do is actually kind of just try to smoke this off for your teammates. So kind of chuck it like that from Squeaky, and the T just kind of runs up, tries to plant it in the smoke. Now, of course, risky, as you can imagine. It's quite obvious in this area. Maybe even opening this up a bit more wouldn't be half bad. A little more room, maybe, perhaps, for the plant spot. But overall, it is a fun map. As far as entering, as I said, flashing and all that, I'm going to probably try to pre-fire that. But honestly, I think that overall, it's not a bad site. Alright, so let's go check out the B site, which is down here. So we come down here and you have these two pathways. Now this was one of the criticisms I told Noyark, and he told me that this was he thought it was a fun addition, which I understand it is, but my criticism is that if you drop down here you die. So that, most maps don't have a thing like that, but my main issue is that the idea is for you to jump into this window right here. I'm not going to try to attempt it, but it is a little tough to hit for me, at least. I don't know, but once you go down there, you end up right here. And my problem is that it ends up being a little counterintuitive because you drop down here only to go back up again. And if you notice, the A site is actually up here, like that. You just take these stairs, and if you just crossed it normally, again, you're just going to lead to the same stairs, as I said. So this whole lower area doesn't really add much to it. You're still going to end up in the same spot. If anything, this is probably faster to just take this completely like this, and you're probably going to end up going there faster. Personally, my personal opinion. So let's check out the A site. So here it is. I do like the style, I'll say that much. I think that this kind of retro style is pretty cool, has a classic CS feel to it. It is a bit cluttered. Again, the creators know this, and they told me that in their 4v4 scrim, it was a bit rough, but of course this is going to be expected. It's always a work in progress. But it is cluttered, as you can see, and this is the bomb site right here. So you're going to come here, and most likely, as the T's, you're going to want to smoke this off, and of course clear the trains or whatnot. Smoke that off, and you can't actually plant on this side. You have to plant on this side right here. The problem with this is that maybe these need to be removed. These little tables with the fruit on them, possibly, because you have to jump over this, and it gets it's already kind of cluttered. Then having only this to work with can be an issue. I'm sure you're wondering, can you get up here? No, you cannot. This is for you to toss nades over, and at the same time, more for the CTs to toss nades over here. So this whole area is susceptible to being mollied, naded, and what have you. So once you get the bomb planted here, as far as after plants go, you can just flat out hide in the train. You know, this is wall bangable, so maybe even find a cheeky little spot to plant and be able to wall bang it if that's what you like. Even fall back here behind these boxes. This is not bad. Can't really see anything through that. That'd be really cheeky, wouldn't it? So just stand right here and just peek when they're defusing. You know, it's going to be pretty good for the T's. It's just going to be a problem getting here. You can jump on top of the trains and catch the CTs on that side. I can even see some kind of molly over here like this. You know, just tossing it over there, mollying the stairs and stopping them from trying to go over there. And even just holding from up here as well. They're going to be coming from that area most likely. So you can just hold up here, and you know, a teammate either hides in the train or right here, or even right here. Cheeky angle. This would definitely be used for sure as a corner to hide in. So not bad for after plant. But again, susceptible to nades and a lot going on, a lot of boxes. Maybe minimize it, make it a little more spacious, more space on the site and on the sides here would be a really good addition to it. Alright, so back at spawn, let's check out the mid area. So the mid, similar to a Dust 2 type map, is pretty close to spawn. You'll be able to see it right away as a T by just moving a couple of feet, and here we are, mid. So I like the look of it. I think that it is straight shot, and it's going to be very important in this map in particular in order to hit the B site and the A site as well. So you come here, and with an op or whatever you have, just holding this and just waiting for the CTs to take this. So you could drop down here and take a right, which will lead you to the A site. If you take a right over here, these are not breakable. Crouch and boom, here we are. Again, another way to get to the A site. Another way, you go here, and this is more for the CTs if they can take it, but again, if you want to, you have to boot. You can't jump here, you got to boost up there, and this will eventually take you back to going towards B, as it were. Taking this garage way, this is actually closed, but it slowly opens, and you walk here, crouch, and boom, here we are. Just another way to get to the B site, but probably more annoying for the CTs if you're able to take this way. It's a little more risky, and it's a little longer way to get to B, but overall, coming here from the right side, left side of the CTs, it's going to be quite annoying for them. So pretty good way to get over here. Likewise, you can take the vent to mid as well. This is going to be huge. From going towards B, you can go to the vent, drop here, you'll be mid right here. So this is going to be really hard for the CTs to hold, considering they're going to be already looking here, but also be able to go through here. But you have the vent queue and everything, so that'll be able to counter that out. Also, another way you can get to A, also, this, you take a right into the alleyway. Instead of going A, you can actually drop here, and boom. Just completely flank them from behind. This is going to be huge, so it's really important that the CTs actually hold this. I could even see a CT holding it from here. Alright, so here we are on the CT side. Let's check this out. So, right off the bat, you take a left. Here we are on the A site. Quick and easy. You're going to be here way before the T's, but they won't take much longer to get to the site. So as far as holding it, of course you're going to want to smoke this off. This is as easy as it is to come in here. It's just as easy for the CTs to just hold this, as well as Molly and everything. Just holding them off. Now, this is going to be the prime place to hold, right here, behind this head glitch angle, even behind these. You can shoot these. Just right here, boom. Even with an op or whatever you're holding, right here, this is going to be so strong, even something as cheeky as this right here. Just holding like this, they're not going to see barely any of you. You don't really know as a T where they're going to be hiding. They could be on here, in the middle, you know, right here. All this stuff. And of course, flashing. Flash over or whatnot. For the CTs. So, again, you can even have a double right here. One behind here, one behind here. Would be quite annoying for the Ts for sure. There need to be, that's why nades would be so important. And these curtains also kind of get in the way as well sometimes. But that's fine. That's right. So another place you can hold is here, or even up here close. Get this pick fall back, have this mollied already or smoked off, sorry, so you can hold this freely. Op or whatever. This would be risky here. And just get one pick, even two picks right here. So I actually do really like this site. I think it's pretty fun. It's a little claustrophobic, but overall it's pretty good. All right, let's check out the B site. So likewise, we take a right, and here we are. Boom. So this is going to be so huge. Just this whole area is going to be probably one of the most important things as a CT. You can come here and actually just flat out molly the site by coming here and just boom. This will just molly basically the entire site. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do that. And no, you can't go over this obviously, but you know, just nades, double nading, you know, whatever, molly, nade, all this stuff over the thing, even flashing in for your teammate. Flash in, and they just kind of run in. This spot right here, I could see somebody holding behind here, even. Just all these spots to hold for the CTs. Again, this is a cluttery map, a cluttery site, sorry. There's going to be a lot of areas right here, you know, in the train, holding like that. It's just a lot. There's going to be a lot of different locations to be holding as a CT. Again, might be CT side as well. It seems good for the Ts, but there's a lot to check and for the Ts. As far as mid goes, you'd come here. This is going to be just like a Dust 2 thing where it's going to be real fast. You're going to peek here, they're going to already be peeking, or vice versa. Op battle, people might die instantly, honestly, depending on how this is played. Come here, beholding this, but this is going to be so crucial for the CTs to hold this. You can even boost up on here, so that's kind of cheeky, I like that. Even jumping on here, this would be pretty good actually. Nicely done if this was intended for sure, to be able to jump on here. If you can get a teammate to come here, you can actually full-blown flank the Ts, run their plans completely if you're able to get over here. That's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Noyark, for reaching out to us. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, work in progress. Check out the map below and tell us what you want to see next. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.